Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 9 of the Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's poem. Am I clicking on it? I think so. Why is it not showing up? Yeah, hit all the buttons. It's my fault, I think, because I am currently doing it during the contest, and probably there are a lot of server issues because, I don't know, Leetcode is nothing but server issues these days. At least during contest time. Not sure why. But in any case, yeah, so now it's clearly loading. Yeah, I'm here just to give a little bit of update since it's loading. I'm here in Columbia, South Carolina. Went to a very beautiful wedding with a beautiful couple. It was very fun. And as I always say, you know, time is whom you spend it with, you know. That's the only thing that really matters at the end. Sometimes it takes people longer to get to that, but, you know. And I'm very happy that I spent my time here this weekend. But anyway, the server's up, so the problem is up. So let's take a look. Yeah, hit all the buttons. What I was gonna say? I don't know what I'm gonna say. So I guess that's it. Let's just do this problem. We have 974 subarray sums divisible by k. Given an integer array nums and an integer k, return the number of non-empty subarrays that have a sum divisible by k. Subarray is the contiguous polynomial. So this is exactly the same as yesterday, right? Not exactly, obviously, but we can go to it. I mean, I don't even, like, I actually don't know, like, I actually know how to do it, but hopefully maybe that's obvious. But I want to say, definitely look at yesterday's video if you have questions about the premise. I think I talk about, like, you know, the idea of a prefix sums. I'll go over in like 20 seconds or whatever as far as I can. So the idea of a prefix sum is just you having, let's say you have an array like this, you want to not replace, but you want to pre-calculate a prefix sum that is equal to P for short, okay. Yeah, like a prefix of, so then now P sub I is equal to P sub, or sorry, I sub, a sub 0 plus a sub 1 plus a sub I, plus dot 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 plus a sub I plus minus 1 plus a sub I, right? And P sub j is the same thing. We have this thing except for now it's j. And the key point here is that to get any sub array, let's say like this chunk, you can just do simple math. And let's just say that j is less than I, strictly for the purpose of this problem and or this explanation, and you kind of see that this is the way that it is going to set up. And let's say that P sub j minus 1 is going to be just this part, and then if you take P sub I minus P sub j minus 1, you're going to get a sub j plus a sub j plus 1 plus a sub j plus 2 dot 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 all the way to a sub I minus 1 plus a sub I, right? Something like this. Yeah, so that's basically the premise behind all this, and you kind of visualize this in like line segments. I don't have my drawing thing today because I'm traveling, but you can think about like a sub I as being this long line segment. Or sorry, P sub j, P sub I, prefix sub I is this long segment, P sub j is this segment, and you subtract them out, then you get this middle chunk, right? So that's basically the idea. I talked about this yesterday, so I'm not, you know, even though not in depth, but that's really a core part of it, right? And then now, the divisible by k part I did talk about yesterday. We have basically the subarray, so we have this sum amount, right, where is, you know, so let's just say we want some a sub j plus a sub j plus 1 plus dot 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 plus a sub I minus 1 plus a sub I. So we want this sum mod k is equal to 0, which is also, you can say it another way, more mathematically precise, is equal to or congruent to the class of 0 mod k, right? Or there are a couple of ways to say it. I'm saying it very imprecise, even though I try to be precise. Right, is in the same congruence class, you can say. right? Yeah. And basically, and here this is of course just reset p sub I minus p sub j minus 1, but it doesn't really matter, right? If we iterate on p sub I, we try to figure out, and let's just change this to some p sub x, right, is equal to 0 mod k, and we want to find all x which is this is true, right? So we have this thing, we want to find all x where this is true, right? And here you can do the math of p sub I, you can add p sub x on both sides, so then now this is equal to true, right? So this is what we're trying to find, this mod k. I mean, the mod k is here for kind of maybe CS reasons, it's not quite mathematical. You can say that technically this is like, maybe you could add another equal sign for the same congruence class under mod k, right, under modular k, right? So these things, and because of that, then we can just store what we can brute force in a way, just store all the previous x's and then do the i's as we do it, right? So that's basically the idea. So we have length is equal to nums, yeah, and then for I in range of n, we can say, maybe we have a total count, just the thing that we're returning, right, for this one. And then we go total, we add, let's say there's a count thing of collections.counter. We just do count of, oh man, I'm really sloppy today. So current is going to be prefix sum. You could have an explicit array if you like. Yeah, and then here we want, this doesn't have the constraint that we have yesterday of about 2 items. That's what I was checking for. So then that means that we can actually add this directly, right, as processing it. And then now we just, so current, we add it to the current numbers, nums of I. We mod it because, that's to keep it, to get the prefix sum under modular k, right? What is the, or if you want to be precise, we are trying to find the class of the equivalence class under modular k of the prefix sum, which is shown by current, right? And then now we have total, we add it to the current count, because basically we're saying that, okay, p sub I is equal to current, right? So then now, how many p sub x are there that has the same class? That's basically what this is counting. And then after that, you can do count of current, type. And then now we want to say, now x is equal to current. We basically it's just pre-processing? I don't know, it's just processing that. We're processing now the prefix sum as a future possible x, right? So that's basically what we're doing here, and then incrementing 1. And then at the end, we just return total and should be good. I'm just double checking to check the bounds. I mean, it's Python, so I don't think we're going to run into anything like, overflow, but that is just something that, it's a good habit to get into. That took a little bit of time because, like I said, maybe I could have checked more examples, I don't know, or edge cases. But as I'm saying, the live contest is still going on, so that's why we're having some server issues, I suppose. It is pending a lot. It is my fault for doing it during the contest. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So it's accepted very quickly, but it just takes a while. Don't know why this is. Oops. Oh, and then now it pops up, because everything is lagged today. I mean, only see there are a couple of things I could do to optimize this, but for example, we could just use a hash table. Maybe that makes it faster. I don't know why this is so much slower, but maybe it's just a thing. I'm not worried about it, because what is the complexity of this? What is the space of this? This is going to be O of n time, because we just go through each loop and do some addition and modding, right? For space, this is O of, I think the notation is n plus k, but technically it's like min of n and k, right? Because count can have either n items or k items, whichever is fewer, because that's just how, like, the constraints are bounded. So it's pretty much, well, O of n time is definitely lower bound, because you have to look at, each thing once, and that's pretty much it. We're having server issues, so I'm just going to call it a day. thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem and this explanation. Yeah, let me know. Stay good, stay healthy to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.